If you've ever been pulled over by a police officer, you expect the person wearing the badge to be an actual cop.
Yeah, now this next story does not involve an impersonator, but the police officer who charged dozens of people with breaking the law didn't have a license to work in Texas.
Jason Whiteley went to Delta County, that's about 90 minutes east of Dallas, after officials there were served with a federal lawsuit over it.
Delta County is almost hidden between Paris and Commerce in northeast Texas. A pretty quiet place. Population of the entire county, just a little more than 5,000.
I pulled into my driveway, sitting there, and this guy comes up and he's, why are you running from me? And I'm like, I'm not running from anybody.
It was a Delta County Sheriff's deputy named Zach Williamson. That was September of 2019 when Patrick Taylor lived in the county seat of Cooper.
I was placed in cuffs and placed under arrest, and I was taken down to the local jail.
The charge? DUI, as Taylor sat parked in his driveway.
Did you ask about any evidence they had? Did they do a blood alcohol content, a breathalyzer on you, or anything like that?
Yes.
And did that come back?
No. I've never seen any evidence or anything.
But Patrick Taylor and much of the county would soon discover that this arrest never should have happened. It is now at the center of an ongoing federal lawsuit against Delta County Judge Jason Murray, the county attorney Jay Garrett, and the sheriff at the time, Ricky Smith.
How many total days do you think you were incarcerated?
For a total incarceration, my feeling is about 6 months.
6 months?
Yes.
Over a case they couldn't prosecute?
Correct.
Turns out Deputy Zach Williamson should not have been wearing a badge at the time. Records from the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement show that Zach Williamson was not a licensed police officer when he arrested Patrick Taylor. Williamson's license expired September the 1st, 2019. He arrested Taylor the following month, October the 18th, and the deputy did not get his license back until several weeks after that in November. 66 days when Williamson could not legally act as a cop, but still made a number of arrests for Delta County.
You would think that the people who are tasked with enforcing the rules would at least follow the rules, and that would involve making sure the person has the authority to do that. So how this deputy got hired without first confirming that he is licensed to be a certified peace officer in the state of Texas is completely beyond me.
In a sworn affidavit, a Texas state trooper even said, I was extremely concerned that Officer Williamson was allowed by Delta County to continue to arrest members of the public and issue citations without a valid peace officer license. That trooper said he alerted the county judge, Jason Murray, and county attorney Jay Garrett, and recommended that they drop all the charges back in November of 2019.
Within a few weeks, everyone in town was talking about what happened. So the justice of the peace at the time decided she was going to do what she could do to help those wrongfully charged. So she had her staff call more than 60 people and tell them their charges were going to be dismissed. But another judge denied the release of Patrick Taylor and instead sent him to rehab.
We had questions for all three county officials. Their attorney, though, told us in an email, because we have a policy of not commenting on pending litigation, neither we nor our clients will be discussing this litigation outside of pleadings filed with the court. In their blanket denial, Delta County told the court that, quote, all of their alleged acts or omissions were made in good faith and were objectively reasonable, adding that nothing was done maliciously, intentionally, with callous or deliberate indifference, knowingly, negligently, or with any other degree of culpability. But if that's so, Taylor and his attorneys ask, why did it take Delta County 2 years to drop his charges when they knew at the time of the arrest that this case could not be prosecuted?
I mean, the simple truth, Jason, is that people didn't do their jobs, not the way they were supposed to. And I say that because a prosecutor, for example, has a job to make sure that justice is served.
What has all this done to your life?
I'm still trying to figure it out, you know.
Has it frayed relationships?
Yeah.
You lost your home?
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Just pretty much everything having to start all over.
Patrick Taylor still wants his record expunged and those responsible held accountable. which is why he is asking a federal court to now untangle a big mess created in a small town. In Delta County, I'm Jason Whiteley.
It is uncertain why Patrick Taylor's charges were not dropped, like dozens of others arrested by the unlicensed deputy. That deputy has since moved on to another sheriff's department. This case heads to trial next February.